Everyone. I'm Assistant Chief Scott Henderson, the Commanding Officer of Patrol Bureau Brooklyn North. With me is Deputy Chief John Mastronardi, the Commanding Officer of Detective Bureau Brooklyn North. Unfortunately, we're here on a nice spring evening to talk about yet another senseless act of gun violence directed toward our most vulnerable youth. The information I'm about to provide is preliminary, as it is an active investigation. At approximately 9:05 p.m. this evening, we received a 911 call for a 9-year-old shot at 2176 Dean Street in the confines of the 73rd Precinct. Upon arrival, responding officers discovered two juvenile females, ages 9 and 11, who were both shot while inside this park that you see behind me. Both children were removed to Brookdale Hospital by private means. A preliminary investigation reveals that there were possibly two shooters that fired at least 6 rounds in the direction the children were playing. At this time, it is unknown who the intended target was. Thankfully, both young girls are conscious, alert, and are being treated by the incredible medical staff at Brookdale Hospital. At this time, there have been no arrests made, and our detectives will be working diligently to apprehend the individuals responsible for this horrendous act of violence. I encourage anyone who may have any information regarding this incident to call Crime Stoppers at 1-800-577-TIPS. That's 1-800-577-8477. I'll now turn it over to Deputy Chief Mastronardi.
Good afternoon, everybody. Good evening. Sorry to invite you to this horrific event. So what we have now is two victims, 9 and 11 years of age. The 9-year-old victim is shot in the right leg, which is being treated now, subsequently transported over to Maimonides Hospital. And the 11-year-old has been shot in her back. She's being treated, and hopefully she's going to be treated and released. So at this time, we're exploring multiple avenues of possible motives for this type of incident, but we're not going to rule out gang-related incidents that are problematic to this particular area in Brooklyn.
Take a couple of questions. Jackie?
That 2176 address, is it specifically here, or is it at an actual residence?
It's on Dean Street, right over here.
They were somewhere else?
They were right here, yeah. And the children came into the park to play. And as you can see behind us, their Crocs are still on the field. Their slippers are still on the field.
Would you elaborate a little bit more on gangs? Were they targeted by the gangs? Is this an initiation?
We have, we believe based on our investigation that these children were unintended targets based on the act of violence that we're seeing here.
And one shooter, we're thinking?
No, we think two shooters are at the scene based on the two different types of caliber shell cases that were recovered at the scene.
Is it clear if they were with anyone?
Jackie, go ahead, Jackie.
I was saying, is it clear if they were with anyone when it happened?
They were with their mother. Mother was watching them from the park bench. The mother of the 11-year-old was watching from the park benches. The children were playing in the middle of the field.
Are they opposing shooters or two shooters shooting in the same direction?
It appears to be, based off of video, it's two shooters shooting in the same direction at one targeted individual.
Anybody else?
Who took them
Gary
to the
Bird?
hospital?
Gary
Who
Bird?
took them to the hospital?
They were taken to the hospital by a family member.
By
All right.
car?
We believe by car.